I actually already done this commentary, but I didn't realize my microphone wasn't all the way plugged in. It got this red light on, but whatever. These are the patch notes for the PS3 came out either today or yesterday, and the Xbox came out over the weekend. It was some nerfs and some fixed, but it was nerfing some weapons and kill streaks, or score streaks they call it in this game, fixing some bugs. Okay. They nerfed the UAV, so it now costs 425 points instead of 350, which in most game types is 1 kill, but in some game types is 2. For like objective game types, it's 2 kills. But for most objective game types and like free for all and team deathmatch, it is 1 kill in this game. Lightning Strike has a 700 millisecond delay time for the bombs dropping. That's fucking fucked up. So in most of the other Call of Duty games, you guys know if you played them, all like airstrikes fucking suck. The Roll of Thunder was alright in Black Ops 1, but you can't kill people off objective points anymore. So that got a huge nerf. I don't think that was needed, and I don't know. Bouncing Betties increased trip time to 1/5 of a second increased trip time. So it seems like in this game, jump cut in audio. I actually ran into a ad that popped up, but you have no time to react. I said that about Bouncing Betties. But now there's 1/5 of a second increased time. Just summarizing, I think I already said this. I'm not sure though. But I normally run engineer, so it doesn't affect me that much, but at least you'll have time to get down. In other games like Modern Warfare 3, I have not played World at War that much. I'm like level 15 in it, so I don't know how quick the trip time was in that game, but now you have more time to get down. Let me see what else there is. Sensor grenades increased to 1,000 units. Don't know what a unit even means, so if any of you guys know what that means, just tell me. And the ping time, whatever it's called, with spin, where like the laser goes around and like detects people, is 800 milliseconds. I feel like I'm fucking up on this one way more than I did in my last one. But I didn't have my blue yet. I didn't have my Yeti plugged in. So that fucking sucks. This is annoying. Concussion grenades. Thank God they're nerfed. They were the most annoying thing ever. So, movement. How you know how it impairs your movement? That got nerfed, so it impairs your movement less and impairs your spin time less. It was like an insta kill if you got hit by one before. So thank God that's fucking done. All SMGs have nerfs. I think this is bullshit. I don't believe SMGs are overpowered or anything, but increased hipfire spread and increased recoil with your hip firing. I don't think this was needed. SMGs did not seem that overpowered to me. The MSMC and the PDW, which are 2 of my 3 favorite SMGs, the MP7 is also one of my favorites, have, sorry about that, phone ringing, have increased recoil. They were a little overpowered, but I don't think that was needed at all. I don't know. Apparently, the company disagrees with me. Every assault rifle is reduced idle sway. If you don't know what idle sway is, you know when you aim down sights and the front post starts swaying a little bit, that is idle sway, and they decrease that. Don't think that is a big buff, it's a little buff. The way you can get around idle sway is aiming out and aiming back in, so I do not think that was needed. Let's see, the XM8 and the XM8 has reduced lethal range by 3 times, which the XM8 was a little overpowered. I know some people thought it was overpowered, like Jay Nasty, but I personally don't think it was that overpowered. The XM8, the FAL, and the 5.56 all have increased recoil when you put on select fire. I don't know what I think about this. I don't think it's that needed. I don't think many of these nerfs are actually that needed, but The XM8 kind of reminded me of the ACR from MW3 when you put on select fire. It wasn't quite as good. I've only played around with the FAL and the 5.56 with select fire in combat training, so I don't know if those were overpowered or whatever. But they nerfed those as well, which I don't know if that was needed because I never really got killed by them. The MTAR, they made it so its auto aim is equal to every other assault rifle. Oh god, you sounded retarded there. Which I don't know if it was more or less, but I'm guessing it had more auto aim because it seemed like I was snapping on targets quicker when I used that weapon. I don't have many kills with it, but I have a few. Let's see what else they have. Sniper rifles, there has been 2 changes. Increased hip fire spread, and the hip fire spread has also been increased when you add a laser sight, which I personally do not think this is needed. It was cool, the no-scoping, but some people must have been complaining about no-scoping, so that got changed. Don't think that's a needed change. So I have here the papers. I'm just getting it behind. Okay. The XPR-50 has increased recoil, so it's harder to get a follow-up shot with that weapon. I believe that's the weapon with the exact same damage as the ballista. I'm not completely sure. 870 will have less lethal range. I know some of my friends thought this was overpowered weapon, but personally I thought it was actually balanced with the assault rifles and the SMGs. For once, a shotgun was actually valid in this game, but apparently they didn't believe that and agree with me. So it's been decreased by 45 inches, which is a few feet or like a few meters, I believe. B23R and Cap 40 have reduced headshot multipliers have been reduced from 1.4 to 1. This might have been a little bit needed on the B23R, but not that needed on the Cap 40. It seems like the B23R could sometimes rival like some machine guns or whatever. The Black Hat now can, thank God this happened, no longer steal care packages from you before you can even pick them up. That happened to me multiple times and I lost gameplays because of that, so thank God. Fixed infected films, so no longer affected films can mess you up when you're trying. So like that was what they did to get the 10th prestige lobby. I don't care if people are 10th prestige, doesn't really matter to me that much, but it took down Thedamo, which was the only annoying thing to me. I would have put up a better gameplay behind this, but Thedamo was down, so I couldn't, so whatever. Failsafe on CTF, so no longer you can spawn trap as easy on CTF. So I'm guessing you can just flip spawns a little bit easier than you could before. I'm not sure. And it seems like a lot of bad people are in CTF, so if you're rolling with a team, maybe it's pretty easy to spawn trap. I don't play CTF, so I would have no clue. Multi-team, no longer a tie if a team leaves. Whichever team is better, whichever team's better, fuck. Yeah, they're probably winning, but whichever team with more points wins. People with Ghost plus Suppressor are no longer showing up on UAV while moving. Apparently the coders fucked up and made it so you would show up on UAV when you were moving. We needed Suppressor and Ghost. I use Suppressor and Ghost sometimes, so that does affect me, and I'm glad that got fixed. But I did use some sources from some YouTubers, so I'll leave their videos in the description. Sorry if you think I'm copying them, I just wanted to get this video out so more people can see it. Probably everyone has seen theirs. But thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Losing C. UAV inbound. Securing B. Losing Alpha. We lost C. B secure.